I am starting this. I am starting the stream earlier than the actual time it was supposed to be because I thought it was gonna end a little bit later. Oh my god, 4 likes. Thank you guys. This episode was ridiculous. What did you guys think? Tell me your thoughts. Colby, did you watch the episode? Who saw the episode? One person in here. It was so stupid. Dumb episode. Hated it. What you guys think? Cushman, did you watch the episode? Game of Thrones, very weird episode. Was not a fan of it. Did not like it that much, to be honest, because the ending was so stupid. And if you haven't seen it, I actually was busy. Don't spoil it. Well, Cushman, you need to leave this chat because this is spoiler talk. Big Tender, did you see the Game of Thrones episode? A lot of people are probably still watching the episode, as this episode was the longest episode of the season. You haven't watched that show yet, so it doesn't matter if it gets spoiled for you, Big Tender, does it? 5 likes, 5 people. Let's go. Let's make this stream the biggest one of the night. It's on HBO. Come on, Tender. That episode was so dumb. Did not like it. Thought it could be a lot better. I liked some of the episode, but the ending of the episode was so stupid. So stupid. I wanted more deaths. We didn't get enough deaths. I wanted the death count to be higher. You don't have HBO? Well, you can stream it on websites, I'm pretty sure. Crazy episode. Potato Bread. I thought it was a pretty stupid episode, though, because I didn't like the ending. What did you think? Tell me your thoughts, Potato Bread. The ending of the episode was kind of dumb. Uh, this actually, if you look forward more to the next episode, because I think we're obviously we're done. We're done with. Okay, Potato Bread, whatever. Okay, so we're done with it. James, did you like the episode? What did you guys think? I think I did not. Great episode. I just the White Walker should not have been killed that easily. Like you kill one, you kill all of them. That's kind of like it's an easy way to kill all of them. They were doing so well, and Arya didn't deserve it. She got lucky. I love Arya, but she got lucky in this episode. You know, Game of Thrones, they usually kill the characters we like. And this episode, we didn't get a lot of the characters I thought that were going to die. Yeah, she got lucky if you saw the Night King grabs her and then she just stabs him in like the knee. So that was kind of lucky. I know. She's very talented, James. I know. I will give her that. I love Arya Stark. I think she's great. But I just thought there's still time. Endgame was a success. Well, you're late on that, Brendan Rogers, because I already reviewed Endgame. Endgame for me was a 7.5 out of a 10. There's still time, Devin. What do you mean time? The White Walkers are all gone. Will Smith, welcome. What did you think of the episode? I think people actually like this episode, which I'm surprised. Yeah, Brendan Rodgers. A lot of I wanted more of the people that we love to die. Didn't happen in this episode. You cried the entire episode. Why? Guys, smash that like button. So, how was she lucky if she's trained and done the exact same move? Well, because the Night King, it looked like he was going to kill her. To see more, I wanted to see more people die. No, but I wanted to see more people die because of the Night King. Guys, hit that like button, share the stream. Let's make this the biggest stream ever. Arya was epic. Yes, it was. It was the reason why the White Walkers are no more. The whole battle is over. The whole battle we were anticipating. I felt like they killed the White Walkers. Now what are they gonna do? Now the show gets even more interesting because now they gotta go to King's Landing. Jorah died. I was happy about that, Will Smith, because there was nothing for Jorah anymore. She's never gonna get him. Jon and Dany gonna make a baby. I think she's probably already pregnant. Jon, I know I would have rather seen Jon take out the Night King, but I guess the real Azor Ahai prophecy is Arya. I'm curious regarding to the Winter Throne scene now. Yeah. And so what did you think about the Red Priestess just taking her own life and just killing herself? I guess she knew all along Arya is the Azor Ahai. You think they all die in King's Landing? Why would she do that? Why would who do what, Will Smith? She came back to help them die. She came back because she died because she realized Arya is the prophecy, the person she was seeking the whole time. She has no more purpose in her life. And even though it was so funny because Davos, the Onion Knight, was going to kill her, but she already killed herself. So she's not giving him the satisfaction. I don't even know why he wanted to still kill her. Like, she helped so much throughout the battle. Like, without her, they would not have even, not that many people would have survived. A lot of people would have died. She came back to help them die. Her purpose was fulfilled. And that's exactly what I'm saying, James. Purpose was fulfilled. And that's why she just left. Please like the stream if you are watching and enjoying it. She came back to help him die. Yeah, I already read that. Jon versus Night King would have been awesome. Looks like they all die in King's Landing. That I just can't wait for. I want more deaths. I want Brienne to die. I want a lot of people to die because that's what makes this show more interesting. But to be honest, I expected the death of Night King would be, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't exciting. It was a cheap way to kill the Night King, I think. He's one of the biggest characters. Nobody was able to kill him, but Arya got lucky. I mean, James says that she did her move, but I think she got lucky, honestly. I thought the death of the Night King would be a lot better. And I thought these guys were going to be the biggest threat. The biggest. But the funny thing is, man, the Night King, and what was his friends doing? His just watching? Why were his friends just watching? I don't understand that. Cersei will win. I don't think so, Devin. I think Cersei is dying. Melisandre wasn't there. The Night King would have definitely won. Yes. Most epic episode I could ever imagine. Meet the Mets. What's up, man? It was epic. It was epic, but I wanted more deaths. I felt like a lot of characters didn't die that I would want to die. Lucky Night King didn't kill her immediately, I admit. but he was arrogant. He took too long. I don't know if he took too long. I think I thought there was a connection between him and Bran, but I guess not. Everybody thought that there'd be a connection between the two. Obviously, there's no connection. The movie White Chicks is a classic. Pat 1984. We're talking about Game of Thrones, not White Chicks, but that's funny that you would bring that up. I think he was choking her, James. I think that's why it took too long. If I'm going to be honest, this episode was the best, like better than any movie or show in cinematic history. Whoa, Will Smith, you're going too far. It's not better than any cinematic history. I think it was a lot of luck. They got a lot of luck. Some characters just barely survived. Holy shit, it's Powell. That was a hell of an episode. Will Smith, calm down. Thank you, James. Tell him to calm down because that is not true. Pat 1984, do you watch Game of Thrones? If you guys have not, like the stream. Yeah, I like Lord of the Rings better. This Arya Stark. Arya Stark is the MVP of the episode, and the second MVP runner-up is Melisandre, the Red Priestess, as she helped a lot. SpongeBob came out with a new episode today. What? That's weird. What if this is just Bran's vision? I hope so. I didn't want the Night King to die like that. He was so badass. He was so cool, the Night King, and he gets killed that way? Come on. On Nickelodeon. Please don't tell me you think Lord... Yeah, I think Lord of the Rings is better. Yep. They built the right Night King up so much and killed him in one episode. Exactly. There has to be a twist. I hope so. I hope the Night King is somehow... I think they're done. They just want to go to like whoever takes over King's Landing now. We need a lot more emotional depth for the Night King. So what did she stab him with? I think she stabbed him with dragon glass. Or the weapon has like some sort of dragon glass. Yeah, fire can't kill him, but dragon glass can. So stupid. What about the fire? What about when Daenerys burned him? He still didn't die. Valerian steel, yeah, whatever. It's all the same stuff, Powell. And wasn't that... I know, there's supposed to be more giants. It was cool to see that girl come back as a White Walker, though. We're talking Game of Thrones, Nathan Spratt. Did you see the episode? But aren't you? I am upset. Yeah, Powell, of course I'm upset with the ending. I'm upset that everybody's so okay with the ending and they just think it's fantastic. I didn't think it was that great. That was the worst part of the episode. You didn't watch it, Nathan? Same here. White, yeah, like the Night King is so badass. Like Jon Snow can't kill him, and Arya gets lucky to kill him. Come on, man. I wanted more. I'm disappointed too. Thank you for people who are coming in that are saying disappointed. Everybody, there's some people that love it and some people that are saying that they're disappointed. Please hit the like button if you like this stream. Hit the subscribe because there'll be another next week's episode of Game of Thrones and more Game of Thrones coverage for sure. I'm thinking about like Tuesday or Wednesday doing a preview for the next episode, looking at the preview and doing my reaction. I don't know if you guys be willing to join that. What the brand actually... I don't know what he was doing. He was walking into stuff, but he wasn't doing anything. Also, the White Walkers just let Arya run up to him. That's what I said. That's what I said, White Wolfer, White Wolf Gamers. I said the same thing. I said, what the hell were they doing? They were just standing there letting Arya just run up to him and kill him. The Night King was built up and he dies. Sam did not die. No. Nobody died important except Jorah. Jorah, that little girl, and she jumped off the castle wall. She was on the tree. She was not on the tree. She was not on the tree. She just came from behind him somehow. Ed died as well as the guy from Night's Watch. Boric died. Yeah, Boric was. And then Melisandre was like, I ain't bringing him back no more. Arya took the Red Bull, and that gave her wings. Apparently, it did give her wings. She was flying in the air. Like, Arya was like, "Whew." Yes, somehow she ran past 3,000 people and killed a badass who broke a metal spear in one hit. I will say that the fighting scenes were pretty cool in this episode. Hey, Zane Winder, what's up? Did you watch Game of Thrones? That's the only solution for that fight. Yeah, I think that is the only solution. She took Red Bull wings and she jumped on him, and then, but he anticipated her. He saw that she was there, and somehow she was still able to stab Zane Winder. What did you think of the episode? I don't know. I didn't like it. A lot of people are telling me I'm crazy for not liking it. Yes, that's what I'm saying. No big fight with the Night King. Night King, so epic, gets killed by Arya Stark. Kind of stupid. They were like running on top of each other. I thought they were stupid at first, and I realized they're doing a strategy, the White Walkers. It was kind of bad, Zane. The ending was so bad. Well, White Wolf, I hope that in the next episodes some of these other characters die because there's no point of them. I want to be disappointed, and they're not doing a good job. I got used to them killing people. Hive mind strategies. It was a mix of World War Z, Lord of the Rings, and a plot from Sharknado. We'll never find out, Powell, because Night King is dead. You wanted Daenerys to die? Oh man, I knew she wasn't gonna die. That's way too early for her. If she dies, it's episode 5. If she dies, we are used to be better. Yeah, I agree, Tygo. I was one dragon left, but that's all they need. James, they only need one dragon because if you think about it, the other dragon's dead, and both of the other dragons are dead. Why didn't he just fly past on the undead dragon and burn Bran? Like, what is he thinking? I guess he wasn't thinking that. He's not a really smart person. Why? He should have just took the dragon and landed right there and killed all those people. He killed. Oh, Theon died, by the way. I forgot to mention that. If anybody cares, Theon died. I think the battle between Jon and Ramsay was more epic, way more epic. I wanted Arya to die. I didn't want Arya to die. She's very cool, but I just didn't like how she killed him. I never see Game of Thrones. Well, Big Ben, you're in the wrong stream unless you just want to hear me talk. 2 dragons. Rhaegal the dragon. Jon. It's still alive? I thought it was like attacked by zombies and killed. The Red Keep roof gets burned down from the same winter, so now we know it's Drogon. One thought: the Night's King death should have been assist death. I wanted to see the Mountain versus Giant. My wishes are gone. Yeah, Mountain wasn't even here. Mountain is like in King's Landing, White Wolf. So that's not even close, and we know that it's over. Please like the stream, guys. and hit that subscribe button for more Game of Thrones coverage, more Game of Thrones opinions. This ain't just, oh, the episode was great. No, I did not like this episode. I was very upset with it. The Hound, yeah, but he came to play at the end, James. I agree. He did that. Lyanna Mormont's death was epic. She killed a giant, and then she turned into a White Walker, and then she got killed too, because I guess all the White Walkers get killed because of that. What the hell did the Night King want? I Nobody knows what the Night King wanted, and we will never know now because he's dead. White Walkers are dead, and we got to move on from this. He wanted to end the world basically, and Bran was the memory of the world. I guess you can say that's why he wanted to kill Bran. I don't know. Basically, Arya fulfilled the prophecy, but it was so stupid. Anyway, but this ain't the end. There's going to be a lot more deaths. It'll be a King's Landing at the hands of Cersei, or maybe Cersei will die. There'll be a lot more deaths, people. A lot more is going to happen. So don't deter this. Don't let this deter you, even though it kind of hurts. Let's be real. Jon and Daenerys have no army. Cersei wins. Uh, well, did you see what Arya just did to a king? We don't know now. I didn't understand what Bran was trying to do the whole episode. Attack with the crows. I think he was trying to see where everything was. I don't know what he was doing actually. Is it just me, or did the Night King smile when Daenerys dragon spit fire at him? Dude, the Night King, that's the thing. The dragon spit fire at him, and he survived that. But he gets stabbed in the knee, not the head. He gets stabbed in the knee by dragon glass with Valyrian steel or whatever it was, and it kills him. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I didn't. Yeah, Will Smith is always in the Game of Thrones streams, Zane Winder. I didn't understand what Bran was trying to do. Yeah, I don't understand. They barely killed. I know they barely killed any main characters. I thought we were going to see Brienne die. I thought we were going to see a lot. We only saw Jorah die. We only saw Jorah die. The guy from the wall. I don't remember his name because they don't really say it. Beric died, and Theon died. Zane Winder. Before Bran worked, he said something about seeing something. So is this a vision? I hope so, White Wolf. I hope it's a vision and the war hasn't started and the Night King is like right there or something. I don't know. But I don't think it's a vision. I think sadly this is the end for the Night King. I mean, how are they going to pump us up for Cersei after the Night King? Cersei is like a cakewalk. Cersei is nothing. She's a regular human being. She could be killed very easily. But the Night King, he was able to withstand fire from a dragon. My thought was, why not burn him to death? And they actually did that, and he survived that. But he can't survive a blade to the knee. Guys, like the episode, share the stream, tell your friends about it, subscribe so you can be in the next episode of Game of Thrones reactions. White Wolf says yes. Yes to what? Damn, that isn't the Night King. I hope so. Like Bran's character really has no purpose anymore. Yeah, like he doesn't. I agree with that, Niner. He has no purpose at all. I don't think the battle between Daenerys and Cersei will be exciting. I think the next 3 episodes will be boring. I think the next, yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen in the next 3 episodes. They're gonna have to get to King's Landing. Daenerys also has another battle with Jon Snow because Daenerys wants to be queen, but she knows that it belongs to Jon Snow now. So what's gonna happen there? Guys, like the stream. Please like the stream. It really helps me out. So I just watched it back. She uses Littlefinger's dagger, but how did she get it back from Sansa? That's a good question. Sansa had that dagger. If that's that dagger, how did she use it? James, you changed your whole opinion. You thought that that was a great kill, and now you're saying it's not that good. I don't know what's going to happen in the next episode, but I'm really looking forward to it, I guess. Question mark? I don't know. Guys, if you had to rate this ending, I will let the chat do this. Rate the ending and tell me why. Because I will give you my rating once I hear everybody's rating. I am very intrigued into what people thought. Because I'm going to give this a low rating and I have reasons to. But I want to see everybody else's. If you give it a high rating, that's cool. I got to be real. I can't fake it. It was too much of a superhero movie. Yes, Niner, but what is your rating for the episode? A 0.001 because they wasted the whole storyline for a minute. I think that's a little bit harsh. White Wolf, even I wouldn't give that. 10 out of 10. Will Smith has lost his mind. 6 out of 10. Niner, I'm around the same number, a little bit lower than you, Niner, but yeah. 6 out of 10. That guy's name that I cannot read because it's in a different language. Chris Senor, please like the stream. You're the laggy one. Because I'm looking and there is no lag. Straight killed, but it's strange. There was an interaction with Arya and Sansa we didn't even see. Otherwise, how does she get the dagger? Overall, a great episode, but a cheap ending and not enough death. James, I didn't see your rating though. Half of the episode was too dark and you couldn't see what was happening. I love you 3000. Thank you. I love you 3000 as well, Passing Fancy. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Let's make this chat grow. This is not just a movie channel. This is Game of Thrones as well. James gives it at 8.5. My rating for this episode, you guys want to hear it? My rating for this episode is a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. This was the weakest episode because of that ending. Because White Walkers were built so much. And so was the Night King. Night King survived fire. Fire. Something that burns you and kills you. I'm giving it right now, James. Fire that can burn and kill you. But Arya stabs him in the knee with knife that James just pointed out. We don't even know how he got that knife. How she got that knife. Even if it's not that knife. The White Walkers are so awesome. This battle was so cool because they were winning. The White Walkers were winning. They were destroying. I wanted to see the White Walkers kill every single main character, and then only Daenerys and Jon Snow and maybe Arya to be alive, and then they kill the White Walker, find a way. Who cares about these other characters? You know, I wanted to see deaths. I wanted to see a lot of main deaths. So this is the reason it gets a 5 out of 10. Very disappointing with the ending. The overall episode was very good until Arya stabbed him in the knee. It looked like he stabbed him in the knee. I didn't know it was a heart or chest, but still, she should have stabbed him. She's so small, I guess. I thought she would have stabbed. She should have stabbed him in the head to make it a cool death. Yeah, he's immune to fire, but it was just, come on. I was expecting much more from this episode. The battle was too dark and a little boring. Also, I hated, this is one part I hated of this episode that I didn't even mention. When Jon Snow and Daenerys are flying with their dragon, nothing is going on. I think flying is cool, but nothing was going on, and that was stupid. Sam was laying down for a good 30 minutes. Another reason. So that is the reason. Most of those reasons are why. Being realistic, this is one of my favorite shows, so I'm not being harsh just to be harsh. This is one of the reasons why I didn't like the episode. Jaime didn't die. He'll play. Yeah, Jaime will kill Cersei. We know this, Will Smith. This is nothing else. I didn't want. Jaime could have survived, but Brienne, what is her purpose now? She should have just died. I want to see Dothraki return on the undead horses after the initial charge. We still have to have. Yeah, I can't wait for that. I didn't want the Hound to die, but I hope that still happens. We don't even know if that does, Niner. Tyrion or Cersei. Tyrion or Sansa will kill Cersei. Maybe. But the prophecy said a younger brother, so that's why I say Jaime or Tyrion. I don't know about Sansa. Maybe Arya. Maybe Arya will kill her because Arya seems to be killing everybody. Like, have you realized that Arya has killed everybody? Arya killed Littlefinger. She killed the freaking Night King. Like, I love you, Arya, but why you gotta kill the Night King, man? I think Arya has to die before it's all over. I don't know. I don't think she's gonna die. She killed the Night King. She could walk around with the shirt that says "I killed the Night King and I survived." Please, if you guys have not hit that subscribe button, I think Arya has to die before it's over. I already read that. I'm thinking recently that it might be Tyrion who sits on the throne. James, this has been one of my biggest theories for the longest time, that Tyrion will indeed sit on the throne, and that will be awesome. I can't wait for something like that because that would honestly shock the world if he did that. I would give this episode 11 out of 10 if I saw an actual epic fight. So wait, it goes up one rating, Will Smith, because you had it 10 out of 10 and I give it 11 out of 10 for that. What if no one sits on the throne? It's possible, Niner. The throne could be destroyed, or like nobody gets to sit on it at the end. Anything is possible. Was the Night King in Arya's list? I guess she added him. She's like, shit, I forgot that guy. By episode 6, Sam will finally get up. Have you seen the episode? Yes, Christian, we're talking about the episode right now. All I gotta say, very, very disappointed with this episode. Thought it could be a lot better. They killed one of my favorite characters. Stupid. I thought they had more giants. Yeah, I thought so too. But Niner, in the end, does it matter? As long as you kill the Night King, they all fall in the end. Guys, hit that like, hit that subscribe. There'll be movie news and Game of Thrones news and a lot of stuff on this channel, guys. This channel is growing, but it cannot grow without supporters like you amazing people in this chat. Liana moment. What about Liana moment? Christian, what do you mean? My theory is Arya is going to kill Cersei because she's on her list. I think that's very possible because Arya seems to kill everybody. I'm surprised Arya is not behind me right now and gonna kill me for saying bad stuff about her. Like, she's just killed everybody. It's too much. I like Arya. That's the funny thing. I like Arya. Hey, Maria Santiago, did you like the episode? Did you see the episode? What was your thoughts? There is line at the end of one of the first chapters where Tyrion is returning to the feast after first interaction with Jon. Something about his Shadow King. I'm truly disappointed with how. Yeah, me too. 8 seasons of White Walker build up for this. Exactly, Santiago. You said it better than even I could say it. I agree with you 100%. That's why I give this episode a 5 out of 10, and that's me being generous. Barris haven't said a word. Yeah, he has. He said a word. Mauricio. He said a few words. Not many, but he said words. I don't know, James. How the hell did Podrick survive? Was Podrick even there? I didn't see him at all in the episode. Should have been more devastating. I agree. More people should have died. My favorite scene in the episode was when they introduced the most powerful character all time, the one and only king of the planet. What? Come on, man. Why I gotta say racist stuff? I have to unmod you for that. Do not say racist stuff, people. It's not cool. And you almost got me to say it, but I didn't because I read it. Get him out of here. The whole Melisandre last moment of life using her magic and life force to grant the Lord of Light was amazing, though. She just killed herself in the end. That's all she did. Thank you for subscribing, White Wolfer. I didn't see that till now. He was an Easter egg. No. Eric, we don't. Danos Lover, did you see the episode? What did you think? We don't tolerate racism here. Oh, she killed herself because she realized Arya is Azor Ahai. The prophecy is done. Who was going to kill the evil Night King? And it was Arya. And that was it. Over. GG. She didn't. It was implied that was her mission, even with the necklace extending her life up until that point. Yeah. Plus, Davos was going to kill her. Like, he was so determined. Even after all the good stuff that she did, she helped them out. They would have gotten more people killed without her. Davos still wanted to kill her. I didn't delete Eric. I just removed his my ship. Mauricio. He did say words. So Arya is Azor Ahai. Yes. I know nobody expected her. So I thought it was supposed to be Jon or Daenerys or somebody like that. But I like Arya, so I can't say anything. But this was the cheapest death for the Night King. Night King deserved more. Night King deserved a one-on-one fight with somebody. I don't care if it was Jon Snow. I don't care if it was anybody, but not that. Even if it was Arya, but at least not like that. It was such last minute kill. You know? Night King dead. Yeah. I mean, it seems that he is dead. Just shouting at the dragon. I don't know what Jon was doing. It was an end credit where you see the powerful. Nope. Eric, I'm going to get out of here. If you say one more thing like that, I have to kick you out. Didn't you end up with a lot of question about the White Walkers? What was their end game? First of all, that's funny because Avengers just came out. Who commanded the Night King? Dude, it was so fast and lame. Yes, it was fast and lame. We waited how many years? And this is how he dies. Stupid. He probably inside the tree now. Good one, Simon. I love the Easter egg and credit. Yeah. Simon is hilarious. He said he's probably inside. I hope he's inside the tree. Shit. I wish the Night King was like, yo, I ain't dead. That was a joke. You guys think I'd die like by a knife? I just survived fire. You think I'll die by a knife? Stacey Armstrong. I think the Night King is fully dead yet, but what about the babies? He demanded. Another being to transfer this soul to start the process over. I don't think it could happen anymore, Stacey, because what happened was when the Night King dies, all the White Walkers die, Stacey. No, I liked Infinity War more than Endgame, Brendan Rogers. Thanos would kill the Night King easily. No, I think I think actually, yeah, because Night King died by Arya, so Thanos cannot get killed by Arya. But Thanos was pretty stupid because Thanos, he destroyed the glove. He didn't need to do that, Brendan Rogers. There were a lot of plot holes in the movie, and you can see that if you're very critical of the movie. Captain America going back in time was stupid. There's a lot of bad parts of Avengers, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Game of Thrones. Stacey Armstrong, what did you think of this episode? If you were to rate this episode, Stacey, what would you give it? Tell us the reason why we all did this, and now we expect the same from you. End of White Walker plot. I really think it is, James, and it's so stupid because these were the biggest threats to them. Cersei is just a human being. You could kill her easily. Just take a dragon, burn her, she's dead. I thought the whole Great War thing would take the whole continent and be pretty dangerous for the whole world. Most folk in Westeros will believe the whole world was a myth. Maybe. I thought so. Do I have to kick him out? What did he say? Whoa, he didn't say anything bad. He's talking about America's ass. You didn't have to delete that message. That's Avengers reference. Guys, hit the like if you have not. Dothraki were brave, at least. I think worst strategy ever. That was a pretty bad strategy, Mauricio. Let's just run into uh the Night King's army and not even know what's going on. Will Smith, what did I do? He didn't say anything bad, Will Smith. That was the first time Eric didn't say anything bad. Will Smith, you're a bud. That's the famous actor Will Smith in here. Guys, hit the like, hit the going. Basically, the Lord of Light made Beric survive so he could save Arya and she could kill the final boss. That was his goal in this world. Yeah, pretty much. But who would have thought Arya would just become the goal? What's a bud? You. You. What's a you? Yeah, but what is it? A bud? It means like it means a friend, doesn't it, buddy? Anyway, let's get back to Game of Thrones. America's ass was a 10. Thanos lover. I am Iron Man lover. I like the endgame scene. Yeah. But let's get back to Game of Thrones. Thanos, what was your favorite scene in the episode? Will Smith, what was your favorite scene? My favorite scene was trying to think, I don't even know. At least Lady Mormont had a worthy death. But she came back. And then she died again. And she came back as a White Walker for a little bit, Stacy. My favorite scene was when Iron Man died. Why would you say that? Thanos, you're spoiling the movie. There are people that probably haven't seen Endgame, and we're not talking about Endgame. We're talking about Game of Thrones, man. Stacy, you didn't tell me you would rate this episode. Favorite scene would be John trying to attack Night King, but he fails. Yeah, he could not catch up to the Night King. It seemed like Night King only wanted Bran, but I wonder why. What did you think about Jorah's death? Heroic or too cliche? Too cliche, but Jorah dying is awesome because finally somebody who was a main character died. Him and Theon. I don't know what you're talking about, Eric. My favorite scene was when Iron Man, like, lots of stupid deaths that annoyed me though. Dothraki charged, Lady Mormont charged the giant, but she charged it. She got the kill. At least she got the kill, James. Theon spear charging about 40 guys. Why silly? I think. The funny thing is Theon charging that, and the only guy that got him, he didn't even affect the Night King. Like that was stupid. His charge. Hit the like. Let's make this grow. James, you seem like a pretty cool guy. I'm gonna give you moderator. Trusting you, so here you go. Okay. I knighted you, James. Thanos lover, my favorite scene was when. No, Will Smith, no. We're talking Game of Thrones. What was your favorite episode, your favorite scene in Game of Thrones? What is a bud? Seriously. Anyway, Eric, you're out of here. I gave you chances, but you keep talking about other stuff that is not related to our material. And you think is racist, but I can't tell. I haven't seen Endgame yet, and I did survive spoilers until now. I am sorry, Mauricio, but YouTube is very weird like that. Sorry, Mauricio. Will Smith, my favorite scene is when I took what? Thanos. Talking about Game of Thrones. I am really sorry, Mauricio. I did not want them to talk about Endgame, but they always feel like they have to. This is Game of Thrones, guys. Let's talk Game of Thrones. What was your favorite scene in Game of Thrones, Thanos? Thanos, some people didn't get to see Endgame. A lot of the theaters were sold out, so they probably weren't able to see it. Yeah, but Game of Thrones literally just happened an hour ago. So why are we not talking about that? This is Game of Thrones talk, not Avengers. Even though I didn't like the episode as a whole, the first strike with the words and the turkey quickly. It was creepy and epic. Yes, that was a good scene. That was a good scene. Yeah, but it doesn't matter if he's gonna kill the Night King. Yeah, but this ain't Thanos. I am Thanos and I control the stream. And I say we talk about Game of Thrones. Opening scene with the music steadily increasing was pretty epic. Hashtag don't spoil the end game. Yes, don't spoil it. People have not seen it, and we're not here to talk about that movie. If this was an end game talk, sure, Thanos, but this ain't that. Game of Thrones stream. I don't know. I think Thanos Lover can't read the title. The title up there. Or down, actually down there. For a moment, I thought Tyrion and Sansa were going. I thought Sansa was killing herself too. And I was like, no, you. I just started liking you. I like Tyrion. He wanted to fight so bad, but they wouldn't let him. Tyrion should have had sex with Missandei. What? No, that makes no sense. Grey Worm didn't even die. Thought he was supposed to die. What the hell? He's really gonna get his wish. He's gonna get his wish on the beach. He's really gonna get that. Dragon fight. There's still another war, guys. So this ain't the last war. The next war is Cersei versus Daenerys slash Jon Snow slash Arya Stark slash the North. The North versus King's Landing, pretty much, is the next war. Has to be. In the first seasons of the show, I really had the feeling anyone could die at any moment. This episode, I had the feeling John, Jaime, and Brienne had a near plot shield. Yes, I agree. They should have. A lot of them should have died, but they didn't. Daenerys should have definitely died. I don't know how she survived. Brienne, I really wanted to die. Jaime, I kind of want him to survive. Because I want Jaime to kill his sister. The Bloodhound versus Cersei guard is going to be epic. He's not called the Bloodhound. He's just called the Hound, but I agree with you. You mean the Hound versus the Mountain. Eric, don't make me mock you. You better be good. Didn't see Headless. Yeah. Yes. Kim Jong, why you gotta have that name? Such a weird name to have on YouTube. What's going on with these people? You are being racist, Eric. I tried uploading my Blu-ray collection, but it said error. Did you want to see of Ned, Rob, Rick, and Caitlin? That'd be awesome. What I knew that was not gonna happen, Santiago. That doesn't mean he can't be racist. I was expecting exactly that when the corpses began breaking out. When the music started, everyone was about to die. It was epic, and it was expecting something big to happen. I was wrong. Yeah, Mauricio. This episode made us feel like a lot of stuff was going to happen, and then it just let us down at the end. Thank you, Zane Winder. I will check that out later. After the stream. The scene's kind of obvious after this episode. The Mountain might talk soon. Except downstairs. Whoa. Me Too, James would be a cliche, but great scene, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would have been. But it would have been cliched as well. Eric, you're not talking about the episode. You are just talking to Thanos, and it's about stupid stuff. What the hell are you doing? This is supposed to be a chat for us to talk about this. Whatever happened to the crossbow? I just can't imagine that guy going after Jaime Lannister now. He's gonna laugh at him like, what, you trying to kill me? Colby commented on my video. Did Ren really die, or are we down? I think it's just one, but I'm not sure if died. We don't know. We didn't see him die. The other one could still be alive. Well, the ones that did break out would have been all Starks all the time. I thought Melisandre would revive. Nah! She was like, that's it. You died too many times. You suck. Game over, Barrack. Okay, Eric, you're removed completely. He's gone. I gave him warnings after warnings, Thanos. Zane Winder hit him to unhide him. What the hell are you doing? He's not a great person. He's a poopy head. Rhaegal is still alive. They still have two. Are you sure? I don't know. Let's see what happened to that dragon. We just saw zombies climb on its back, and then we don't know what happened to that. He attacked my manhood, Thanos. There's no way. No way I would let him in here. I tried to see what he said. Eric is Bernie Sanders supporter. He can't be Desert Thanos. He was talking about my downstairs. You can't do that. You can't do that on this show. They should. They showed Rhaegal. Oh, I haven't seen the new preview. Because I came right after the episode. I came straight up here to stream. I will watch all that stuff after this. It's almost as if the dragons were the Lord of Light's tools given to her to defeat the White Walkers, get the throne. Did they will? He meant downstairs of your apartment building. Well, you should have been more clear, Thanos. He'll be able to talk again, just not for now. Kim Jong, yep. Rhaegal is badly wounded but survived. Wow. Just for being a Bernie supporter, you should make him a moderator. The red woman killed herself to make sure no one would revive. At least she could have brought Theon back to life. Mauricio, that would have been awesome, but Theon had to go. Will Smith, you like guts. I hope so, Kim Jong. He says there's more main character deaths. I can't wait. I wanted more in this episode. I got a little greedy. We didn't get enough. I want more. Game of Thrones is the reason I found Critics Channel. That is true. And Will Smith, I rarely see you in other podcasts except this one, other talks. I hate politics. Don't talk it. Yeah, this ain't a politic talk. Does Bran have a bigger impact? I think he has less of an impact now. Eric is a big fan of this show. Thanos lover. He was attacking you. Why are you protecting him? Is that your boyfriend, Thanos? I don't know. I can't wait for next week's episode only to see what happens. How they're gonna wrap it up. Maybe he is sees Cersei's tactics now, since she is unpredictable. Thanos lover, who you gonna kill now, Batman? What? I thought Bran was warging away to do something, but he was just mind controlling crows for nothing. Exactly. I think the crows were just there to show us like the battle. Who knows what Bran will do next of Game of Thrones? Always seems to surprise me. Bran is just really important, but I don't know what he's gonna do next. I really have no idea. Bernie's opposite of everything you hate about politics. What? Why are we talking politics? I wanted to see Hodor. Yeah, imagine he came back. Much disappointed. He will just be a creepy kid on a wheelchair now. Wasn't he always that, Santiago? Why is he now just that? Killing a dragon. Maybe both of them. Thanos, stop. I told him to stop spoiling, but he won't. I think that Cersei will definitely going to be killing a dragon, maybe both. How is she going to kill them? That's the question. Is she going to kill it with that bow? That huge crossbow they have? Cersei kills at least one dragon, no doubt. What if there's only one dragon? Actually, there's two, you said. Is Nymeria going to appear again? No. I think her purpose was done. I was expecting for a zombie Hodor screaming Hodor in a zombie voice while handling two battle axes at all. Didn't happen. What? No way! That would never happen. I know what happens now. Crap. You didn't do anything. You're not a real. You're not really Thanos. You just love Thanos. Please like the stream and also hit the sub button. Whoa! Why did you, Zanewinder? Why did you do that? All he said was that he was Thanos. All right, Eric, I unhid you, and I'll give you a fair warning. Don't say anything stupid. No, Zane hasn't seen it. Thanos lover. If you spoil it, man, that's not gonna be cool. You love me. Well, I don't love you, Eric, because I don't know you. The episode would be much cooler if they showed dead Hodor or Uncle Benjen. That would have been cool. But Benjen is far away. He died like way further away. He would take forever just to get there. Eric's no, he has to earn his moderator, Thanos. He has to get it back. Does John keep banging Danny? Does he get her prego? I think that she's already prego. Dude, one tip. You should reply comment on people's comments here. This way the live gets more chatty and interactive. You probably one or two words? What? You should reply and comment on people's comments here. This way the live gets more chatty and interactive. You practically answer one or two words. Well, I don't know what more to say about some of your comments. Some of them are not as good as you may think. Like make Eric a moderator. There's not much to say to that. He has to earn it. Do unwatch Game of Thrones? He's a fan of the show, been watching episodes, lives. No, we're not talking about Game of Thrones. Plus, Maria, or however you say your name, if I did that, then I will miss other people's responses. That's why I respond to what I read. Well, I don't care about your opinion about that, Maria, or Myria, or however you say your name. I don't even know if you're a real person. Thanos lover, Endgame sucks. Can we stop talking about Endgame? No girl I know would say, chat a little more, homie. I don't think a girl would say that. It just sounds so unrealistic. Holy crap, Sports Fury. Did you watch the episode? What was your thoughts? That's what it is, Maria Santiago. That's a dude, Eric. Just for that, I'll give you moderator. Don't say anything stupid. And if you say anything stupid, I will take you out again. He tries to spoil the movie. Please don't spoil the movie. Do not talk about it. Yes, we watched and we were blown away. But it was kind of stupid at the same time, Sports Fury. Don't you agree? If you talk about Endgame one more time, Thanos, you or your friend, I will unmod you. Why is that? Because I don't know. I thought the Night King should have died a better way. I didn't think that Night King should have died by Arya like that. Do you not agree? I mean, he was so cool. He was so badass. He withstood the dragon's breath, and he gets killed by Arya like that. That was a cheap way. And I wanted to see what he was going to do with Bran. Was he really going to just kill Bran? And why can't Bran die? Who cares about Bran at this point? I wanted to see him fight. That was my main thing. This episode was almost as good as the Red Wedding. Search you on Facebook. Kieran is back. What's up, Kieran? Zanewinder, what do you mean, what happened? Everybody else? Did it start lagging? Cap's ending was goaded. Did you like the nudity in Game of Thrones, or do you want it gone? I want it gone. I liked it at first, but now there's no need for it. Brandon Rogers, do not talk about Endgame. Zane Winder has not seen it. I think it was lag. I think it was lag. Sometimes it lags. Eric, that was a good question. Lag makes sense. Zane is seeing it. Zane is seeing it this weekend. This upcoming one. I answered it, Eric. I said I want it gone. I don't want it anymore. It was cool in the beginning, but I don't want it anymore. Yeah, but Thanos, this is kind of your fault that you guys are not talking about Game of Thrones, and this is not Endgame. It's not an Endgame stream. If this was Endgame, I would get mad at Zane and tell him please leave. But this is not Endgame. This is Game of Thrones, and you guys are bringing up Endgame. Has nothing to do with the topic. So please try to stay on topic. That's all I ask. I can't control when he sees it, Brandon Rogers. That's all I'm gonna say to that. He's doing the best he can. It doesn't add up to this story. It has nothing to do with Game of Thrones. The nudity adds. It doesn't add to the story. How? Makes it more realistic. I don't think it adds anything. Doesn't add anything. I just want to see who's gonna sit on the throne. I don't care about the naked girls. The same. If I cared about that, I'd watch PORN. Brandon Rogers, don't worry. We're gonna have an endgame talk. Okay, you can come there and you can talk about it with me. Okay. So you're saying you don't want to see? I already saw her nude. I don't need to see her nude again. Thanos lover can't talk about endgame, so he talks about nudity. Will Smith, that was funny point. It's really annoying me about the dagger. James, you completely you switched your mind throughout this whole episode, James. You went and were like, I like this episode. And now you're kind of like, if I like it, I don't know where I stand on this episode. That's what happened, James, with you. Will Smith can't talk about his, so he talks about mine. What? Will Smith is not talking about yours. He didn't show her getting it back. Yeah, but that hurts because that's a plot hole, right, James? Maybe she had two of them. Maybe she had a spare. Will Smith, A. Smith. What the hell is that? Eric, be good. Please be good. Zane, you're gonna get it spoiled if you go see it said it. I wish I could see it early, but I was. Leave him alone, Brandon Rogers. He'll see it. Am I still a bud? It was Littlefinger's danger. She ended Sansa. Sansa was in the crypts. Maybe she gave one to Arya. Maybe she made a copy of it. She gave to Arya later on. Plot hole for sure will need to be addressed. How it must hurt. It must hurt, James, because you were so excited. Brandon, stay on topic. It's not an end game stream. Zane is absolutely correct. It's not an end game stream. No. Brandon Rogers, Zane is right. Zane is right. You're not always right, Brandon. You're not. Guys, hit the like, hit the subscribe. If anybody brings up, if anybody spoils Avengers, I will remove your moderator right now. Okay? That's how I'm going to do this. Because this is not that talk. This is Game of Thrones, and I want to talk Game of Thrones. Watch your profanity. He didn't curse. Brandon, do you want to lose your mod ship? You won't spoil it because you won't. I don't even want to hear Avenger. Not funny, Eric's. Yeah, Eric, I just gave you. I said if you do, you will lose your moderator, and I won't give it back to you for a while, Brandon Rogers. Because Zayn is a good friend, and he hasn't seen the movie, and this is not even that topic. This is Game of Thrones. Zayn is a nice guy, and I don't know why you're saying watch his profanity. He didn't say any profanity. All he said was dang. Dang is not a curse. So what do you think will happen next week, guys, on Game of Thrones? You don't want to ask him, Brandon Rogers, because you will get unmodded. His name is not Eric, it's Eric's. And Tino says no. What do you think will happen on the next week of Game of Thrones? Any predictions? So Milo has said brown eyes, green eyes, blue eyes. Remember? Yeah, I remember that. Brown, Walder Frey. Blue equals Night King. Who's green? Cersei. If Arya probably will kill Cersei now, but this is stupid. How good was Arya with her staff? Oh my god, she was like a boss. Yeah. Eric says he's a cool guy. Zane Winder, you too, man. Well, he is an actor, so famous actors tend to be cool. When Davos looked at Arya, he's like, "Geez, girl." Yeah, it was. I'm getting tired of talking. I need some water. Why? It's not a bad word. Don't listen to him. Zane Winder, I can't wait to check out your video. What is a Zane Winder, by the way? I had to ask you about that. I know, Zane, but that video deserves more views. From 1 to 10, how much of a butt am I? I don't know. It's funny that Davos still wanted to kill Melisandre after all the good she did. He still wanted to kill her. All right, guys. Well, this will conclude our Game of Thrones talk, and I will talk about it next week for episode 4. We only have 3 more episodes left, 4, 5, and 6. You have a weird voice. Don't worry about it, Zane. You're a cool guy, and that's all that matters. And I can't wait to check out that video because it's a shout out. Anyway, take care, guys. Have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. Stop by next week for the next Game of Thrones 1, and take care. And like I say all the time, one thing I want to say is I have a sports channel called The Sports Critic. It is in here. It's in the description. So if you want to like sports and you want to check that out, click that. And that's not a spoiler anyway, Brendan Rodgers. But anyway, take care, guys. Good night. And as I always say, thank you to everybody who stopped by. James Will Smith, Brendan Rodgers, Zane Winder, Maria Santiago, or whatever her name was. Everybody who stopped by, thank you all. And have a good night. And Movie Critic is out. Stop by next week.